Hey, Life Group leaders, Ian Brown here, Tammy Hunter, our Life Kids pastor. First, I just wanted to start off with a personal celebration. Last night, my youngest son, Callan, chose to accept Jesus into his heart, and we were able to pray the salvation prayer with him. And man, I can't tell you how proud I am and how thankful I am that we have Tammy and her Life Kids team here pouring into my kids, into my family, and partnering with us to really lead our kids to become fully devoted followers of Christ. And so I've had an exciting January, but it's nothing compared to what's going on in Life Kids. Tell us a little bit about it.
Absolutely. It has been a celebration in Life Kids. Baptism weekend, we saw 87 people get baptized. And man, of that 87, 13 of those were kids.
That's incredible.
13 kids went public with their faith, guys. And that is something that we are super excited about. Now, I can also tell you of those baptism stories, there's one really special that I would love to share with you. And that's the story about Paula. Paula had been looking for a church family. She had actually been asked to leave a couple of other churches because her son was too disruptive. Her son Micah is nonverbal autistic, and so when she was looking for a church family, she asked me, "Does my son have a place here?" And I said, "Absolutely." We got him partnered with a buddy, and so every time he comes to service, that buddy walks with him, sits with him in class, and makes sure that he's not getting overstimulated. And I have to tell you guys, she shared an amazing part of that story by telling me that every time they pull in this parking lot, he starts jumping up and down and he gets so excited. And now, even though he can't speak, he is humming along to the Bible Adventure song every single week in
awesome.
Life Kids. Absolutely.
That's so incredible.
But the story doesn't stop there. That last weekend, Paula was one of those people that went public with their faith. She got baptized. Guys, that is just an amazing story of what God is doing at our campus, of pouring into these families and helping them become fully devoted followers of Christ. And while we celebrate that amazing story, I have to be really realistic about something else that's happening in Life Kids, and that's a story that happened a couple of weeks ago as well, that a mom went to check her daughter, into Life Kids at the 10 o'clock, and when she did, she looked into Let There Be Light and saw 16 kids with 6 adults. That's a party. That's a party for Life Kids. We love that. But what that mom saw was a room that was too full, and she didn't know if her daughter had a spot. And she walked away without signing her daughter into Life Kids. Now, I can tell you our coaches found her and saw her and said, reassured her that they had a spot. And the mom still chose to keep her daughter with her at that service, but promised to bring her back. And she did this past weekend. Her daughter was in Life Kids. But we have to think about, what about that one mom or that family that's driving to church, not even sure if they should be coming to church, not sure what's pulling them there. But we can't let a new family walk through those doors not having a seat in the auditorium and not having a place in Life Kids. Guys, that's just not something we can do. And so as we launch these 2 new services, there's a couple of things that we would love for you to help us with, because we can't launch these services without you. And the first thing is, please be inviting. There's somebody that's in your family, your friends, in your life group that may not be serving yet, that may haven't jumped into the game yet to be part of a serving team. And so what I just ask you is invite them. I know it's easier to serve or to do anything with a friend, but it's a little harder when you do it by yourself. So be that friend, invite somebody to start serving alongside of you.
Absolutely.
The other thing is, please be praying. Be praying that those leaders that God is going to ask to move into those evening services or step into serving for the first time, that they are just open to what God is going to be calling them to do. And then the other is just to be praying for those families, those new families that are going to walk through our door for the very first time, because we're going to open those services for new families to be walking in and helping to lead more people to become fully devoted followers of Christ.
Man, that's so incredible. Guys, it takes all of us. And man, I know that you're going to be leading your groups well. I can't wait to see how many new lives are going to come in and be touched in the coming weeks, simply because we made more space for them. You guys are incredible. We love you. And remember, whoever finds God
finds life.